Attention, a new special marine warning has been issued.
Hold on 1 second, guys. Okay. We spilled something in my room, so we have to clean it up. But hello, everyone. Welcome to this crazy, hectic Sunday where we about just died across the street, literally. Somebody's shed caught on fire. Our neighbor's shed caught on fire because of a propane explosion. Because people are stupid and leave propane tanks inside buildings. That's where we've been at today.
Attention, a new tornadic severe thunderstorm warning has
All right, let's get into this here. All right, guys, we're going to be on here until about 2 o'clock this afternoon. Going to do a little bit of severe weather coverage for you guys. I'll be honest, I'm exhausted, so we're just going to kind of stick on here for a little bit. Alrighty. Hold on one second, guys. I'm double checking on something. Okay, so I'm just gonna tell you guys now. I posted a video on TikTok, and this is one of the reasons why we're on YouTube. TikTok is glitching so hardcore today. It's not letting anybody upload videos. It's not letting anybody, like, you can't even click people's profiles when they're in a live stream. It's a whole mess. So I'm glad that we are here because TikTok's like crumbling and falling apart since it changed its algorithm and basically merged with the United States 3 days ago. So that's a whole mess over there. But I hope you guys are having a wonderful Sunday. We got snow across so many areas. We've got severe weather here to talk about. We've got a tornado watch out here for the southeast, as we were talking about yesterday. We've still got wintry weather ongoing from Texas all the way up into the northeast. We're going to talk about all that. Actually, these alerts are going to be expiring here in just a little bit as well. Some of these will be expiring. So as those expire, we will let you guys know here. But we do have a Torpos, a severe thunderstorm warning here just south of Mobile, Alabama. Yeah, it's a mess. I uploaded a video 4 hours ago. It has no views, and I can't even see it on my backup account because it's not actually posted. So, it's a mess. But we do have a little QLCS here potentially coming into Folly and Robertsdale here in southern Alabama, and I believe... once again, that tornado watch today is out until 6 p.m. Central Time, by the way. Southwestern Georgia, southern Alabama, and the panhandle of Florida till 6 p.m. Central Time there. So keep that in mind if you have any plans today. A few tornadoes are going to be possible and 70-mile-per-hour winds. It's not a very impressive setup today. We got a lot of shear, but a little bit of cape. So we'll kind of see a couple of QLCS tornadoes more than likely. And like I said, the threat will really diminish closer to the evening hours tonight. So we'll be tracking and watching this system pretty closely here for you guys for a little bit. Let me go ahead and pull up, because I know I have cameras down here. I do. Let's see. We've got Folly and Robertsdale and Gulf Shores. Gulf Shores has a camera. They do. Should be able to see this thing coming in here in just a few minutes. I hope everybody is doing well out there today. It's one of those days, like I said, just a lot going on today. A lot going on. Why is this being wonky? Hold on just a second. I gotta fix. There we go. I was like, why is it doing that? All right. Well, they did get rid of that. I thought they got rid of... Did they get rid of the... No, it's still there. I was like, where did it go? We also have a severe thunderstorm warning, guys, as well, up here in Montgomery, Alabama. This is going to be for also a Torpos, and we may actually have a tornado in progress here. Not a correlation coefficient. 60-mile-per-hour winds, Torpos label on that. That's concerning. This is getting closer. You know what's crazy, guys? We literally have ice storm warnings just up the road here and a marginal risk in between. Isn't that crazy? Like literally think about that. That's crazy. Crazy stuff there. Let me see if I can get a visual on this. I know I have cameras in Montgomery. Very concerning. They should be issuing a tornado warning for this, I would think. That's Birmingham. That's the wrong camera I was looking at. Hello, Maddie. Hello, guys. If you're coming in the stream, welcome in, guys. Get a little bit of severe weather coverage here today. We do have a Torpos severe thunderstorm warning here just outside of Montgomery. Well, I mean, it is in Montgomery, technically. It is moving pretty quickly. Trying to see if we can get a angle on it. It's definitely gonna be kind of a rain wrapped as well as what it looks to be. Let's go look at velocity. There was a pretty strong rotation signature a few seconds ago on this. Yeah, this had a pretty strong signature here a few moments ago. Yeah, that sounds about right, CG. Dude, guys, the amount of ice damage in Nashville, Tennessee and Oxford, Mississippi is absolutely insane. It looks like a war zone. It looks like tornado damage with some of those trees. I was just seeing some pictures on that. It's crazy. All right, let me drop back down south again here. Kind of be watching this whole line of storms. Line reaches Macon, Georgia. Yeah, you guys don't have super long. Well, yeah, you got a little bit of time.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
It's a very weak line of thunderstorms. It's not like super impressive or anything like that. We just don't have a lot of instability out there to make this thing go super crazy. Let's see here. Yeah, these trees are damaged hard. All right. Let's see here what we've got. Stronger winds here near Tallahassee, Alabama. Not seeing really any like rotation with this yet, which is good. Still got 60-mile-per-hour winds on it. I wonder if we start to get a new little notch down here near Pike Road. This will be headed towards Auburn. What's up, Dad? Oh. Guys, I went out the side this morning for like 2.5 hours and shoveled my yard just to have more snow pile back on top of it today. I went ahead and did it just so I could get most of the heavy snow off because we're only going to get a lighter accumulation tonight. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Down here near 85, there is some spin. This is that little extra indent I'm watching in the line. That's near Shorter. Where is this at? There we go. It's up here. So this is what it looks like right now. Let me show you guys. If you're in this severe thunderstorm warning, guys, it is Torpos, so please make sure you are considering being in your safe place if need be. So this is in that Torpos warning. This is on Interstate 85. It's very, very cloudy. Dude, we underperformed on snow significantly due to sleet. But that happens, sadly, sometimes. Hello, Kayla. Casey with a 199 up to 4.7 last hour for something. That's crazy. You guys like, and it's so crazy. Like that's 45 minutes up the road, and those are the totals you guys got. We don't even have anything near that down here. Thank you again for the $1.99. I appreciate that. Hello, Carissa. Yeah, there's a lot of people without power. There is. Yeah, the snow will continue intensity-wise for you guys to the evening hours this afternoon, and then it'll start to wind down as we get closer to like midnight. And by tomorrow morning, it's gone for most people. So. Indianapolis is horrible. Doesn't shock me. Doesn't shock me at all. Pretty much ice on tree limbs. Yeah, it's bad. I mean, Mississippi all the way up into Tennessee got hit really hard last night, and I believe they're still getting. Should be still getting that ice accretion. Not as bad.
Attention, a new special marine warning has been issued.
Still got some snow on the backside of the low up here. It's definitely snowing up in the northeast. And here's our rain, normal standard rain, some freezing rain in front. We should see, once this hits the apps, this change over to freezing rain again for the Carolinas. We should be seeing another batch of that. So, if you guys are joining in stream here, we're going to be on here until about 1:30, 2 o'clock-ish, just for a couple hours of coverage. I'm exhausted, guys. We've done almost 20 hours of streaming this just in the last 2 days, so kind of want to have a Sunday to rest before I get into school and stuff tomorrow. So, like I said, today's severe weather threat, pretty low end tornado threat, 2 and 5%. It's not anything like super significant, but we'll be here to cover for just a little bit, and that snowstorm will be winding down for a lot of people. All right. What's up, Shay? Snowpocalypse here in PA Tool. Yeah, you guys got it in PA, and that was kind of expected. You guys were going to get some high-end totals, as expected. So we still are watching this line of thunderstorms here. You can kind of still see a little bit of spin here near Tallahassee. They did lower the torpos off of this here. So like I said, today's tornado threat's really not all too big of a deal. Still want to take it seriously, though. We do got some supercells out here in front, though, interestingly enough. So it's going to be moving through pretty quickly.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
All right. Yep, you can kind of see right in here near Tallahassee that little white tick mark. Could be a little bit of rotation. Yeah, Shay, how much official ice did you guys end up getting up there? I didn't know if there was like a way or like if they were told how much you guys got. How many more additional inches of snow in southern Indiana? Not a lot. Let me look. You may get 1 or 2 inches of snowfall as the low wraps around. They still got Pittsburgh getting an additional 7 inches, which is crazy. All right. Why is the radar doing this? There we go. So we do got some beans out here in front. We're going to watch these beans and see if they do anything. That's also a little bit of a concern for a tornado potential. But outside of that, like I said, a pretty low-end day today, guys. If you're across this marginal and slight risk, it's going to move through pretty quickly. I expect most of this to be out of here by like 4 or 5 o'clock. So it's not going to take super, super, super long. We will see this change over again into freezing rain once this hits here into Georgia, which is a concern. Still got snow up here into the Ohio Valley as well. As this low wraps around. But that'll be wrapping up. Looks like we have a tornado coming into Gulf Shores. Hold on a second. Where is that? Where's Gulf Shores on here? That's concerning. We got some spin here on this. I don't know why there's not a tornado warning on that. Unless that's a glitch in the radar. Also kind of watching up here as well. I would think they would put a tornado warning for Gulf Shores at this point. I would think so. Let's see here. This is Madison County State. I still think there's something here coming into Gulf Shores, guys. So if you're in Gulf Shores, you're definitely going to want to be paying attention here. What's up, Connor? We got 8 inches here at my house, and yeah, everybody's overperformed. I've underperformed, which seems about right. Sadly, that seems about right. It's kind of really sad, honestly. It's really sad. I was really excited. We had so much sleep mixed in. I would never trust the Apple Weather app. It's the most stupidest app on the planet, honestly, to me. It's just, it's never right. I already did all that just for our roads to get covered up again manually. And it's just, it's still going. I'll have to go out there and check again here in a little bit. I'm only going to be on here for about an hour and a half. I would honestly like to enjoy my Sunday and watch the last 2 football games before the Super Bowl. You guys don't know the AFC and NFC championship games are today, so I'm going to watch those and figure out who's going to go to the Super Bowl this year. And then tomorrow, I got a whole week of grinding in school to do. We have no weather really happening next week other than it's going to be cold. So. Oh, dude, I know. If we would have had the sleet we would have had well over a foot of snowfall here. We were projected for like 17 inches, 17 to 20. And the warm nose lifted further than the models had, which happens more times than people think. And I know there's going to be some people out there that are mad and peed off because, you know, that happened or because we were wrong. No, it's just there's so much margin for error during a winter storm, especially to this size. So. Still a little bit of spin here. Could see a Tor possibly an issue. Maybe a Tor warning. I don't know what they're going to do with this. I'm watching the Gulf Shores camera, and I'm kind of like waiting to see like a water spout just kind of like casually go by. Listen, Ashley, I told you were going to get a whopping amount of snowfall, and you're getting a whopping amount of snowfall, so I was right about some type of forecast, at least. Not mine, but everybody else's, I guess. Looks like I did something right. That is also very true, too, Ashley. That is very, very true. Dude, TikTok is really irritating me today with this. Like, they need to fix their stuff. Just annoying. Alright, let's go back up north here. We don't have any more severe thunderstorm warnings. So far, this is definitely underperforming, which kind of is expected. Seems to be when we get these gigantic slight risks in the in the southeast here, they don't do too well. It's always good to see that, though. $10 inches Norman. Norman, let me go actually look here. Oh, there's our new mesoscale discussion for South Carolina. Freezing rain. That's the one I was kind of not wanting to see. Yep. Southern North Carolina and all of South Carolina. Greenville, Spartanburg area. Heavy freezing rain expected between the next now and the next 7 hours. And they have the word key as heavy. Up to a half an inch in some spots, over an inch possible over the next 6 to 7 hours. So if you're in South Carolina and Georgia, you're about to get whacked with your highest freezing rain totals you've seen thus far in this event. And that's what I was waiting for to happen. I'll pull this up here. Ashley, please relay this message to Heather. Let her know the worst is coming. There it is. I mean, it's just, there it is. I mean, you can't go wrong with that right there. So they're going to get, there's a possibility that some of these places get an inch of ice in the next 3 hours. It is going to be a rapid rate. All right. So it's not what you want to see there. I don't know if I'd rather be in a PDS tornado watch or in one of these, personally, at the end of the day. Like, I'm split between it. Shoot, I feel like I'd rather be in a high risk than be in this. Like, this is the only mesoscale discussion we've had this whole entire event that's had heavy freezing rain written on it. I went back and looked at all the other mesoscale discussions that's been posted, and we haven't had a single one of these say heavy freezing rain. The amount of ice that's going to fall across this circled area in the next 3 to 4 hours, I mean, persistent cold air damming persists, and this is what we were talking about yesterday. The cold air damming, you get your low pressure system off the coast, you get the cold air to wrap around it. It's going to basically just go ballistic here. But it says persistent cold air damming persists in the lee of the Appalachians and into northern Georgia. An expansive area of stratiform rain will spread over the cold air this afternoon and result in moderate to heavy freezing rain. Heavy precipitation rates will likely warm with likely warm temperatures a few degrees, which may limit freezing efficiency in areas that are currently 31 to 32. However, where temperatures are currently in the 20s northeast of Atlanta and eastward, expect below freezing temperatures and persist within the wedge. Additionally, a mesolow analyzed on the 17Z surface chart in east central Alabama will move east into central Georgia, which will elevate any chance for erosion of the cold wedge and perhaps reinforce the westerly flow across northern Georgia. As a result, moderate to heavy precipitation with temperatures in the mid to upper 20s will result in significant ice accumulation between 19Z and 23Z, which basically is between now and 5 o'clock this afternoon, from northeast Georgia into western South Carolina and portions of southeast North Carolina. Given the expectation for relatively efficient ice accretion in QPF of 0.5 to 0.7, expect another quarter of inch to half an inch of ice accretion this afternoon into early evening. Like, that is the worst thing you could possibly have in this area. And then we have a tornado watch just to the north of it, so just ridiculous. The amount of lightning as well, we are going to see significant lightning with this event, given the stratiform of rain that's forming. This is the QPF values that they have on the newest run here. Let me actually go... Ugh! This is so if every single water droplet falls as freezing rain, this is how much they're about to get in like 4 to 5 hours. This is ridiculous. This is going to cause so many problems. And there's a lot of people that think that this event is over with, and it's not. People are like, oh, it's done with. No, it's not. I mean, this is ridiculous. So if you're anywhere in this area, guys, brace for extreme ice. If you've kept your power on, hopefully you can keep your power on through this event, but this is going to cause widespread power outages significantly in this area. And this is where the damage is going to be done that we've been talking about in, the Carolinas for the last couple of days now. Let me go look at these power outages real quick. That mesoscale terrifies me beyond words. Yeah, so we don't have any power outages really in South Carolina other than, up here in Pickens County, and I expect widespread numbers to start coming in here once this freezing rain starts falling. Yeah, I agree with that as well. These are the power outages from Kentucky all the way down to, like, in southern Kentucky got nailed with the freezing rain. Tennessee, I mean, wow, Tennessee, Nashville is, a lot of Nashville is without power as well, so, some of the photos coming in from them are ridiculous. Yeah, 51% of Nashville is without power almost. That's just insane. So let me look at the new run here. All right, the euro's not doing anything crazy. So yeah, I expect those numbers to go up significantly. But once again, if you were in this circle, guys, you need to be inside. It's going to get really, really bad here in the next 3 to 4 hours. For anybody here in upstate South Carolina, northern Georgia, and southern North Carolina here from east of Asheville over. So you're talking Marion, down into Hendersonville, Fletcher, Polk County here. This is going to be catastrophic stuff here over the next 4 to 5 hours. Not good for these people after they've already had freezing rain. Everybody on my weather team needs to be praying for Heather, because Heather is going to be in the smack dab in the middle of this. Heather is the only one that is in this on the team, so please make sure y'all are keeping her in your thoughts during this, please. I know she is very, very nervous and very, very anxious with this. But, damn, I was really hoping we were going to avoid that. I hadn't seen one yet for that, so I was hoping we were going to avoid it. Let me look at something here too, because it looks like we are going to have a pretty abundant amount of lightning with this. Yeah, we will have lightning with this, so that'll also add to it. Pretty decent amount of lightning strikes kind of popping up here through time with this event. In terms of what it looks like, let me zoom back here. I mean, it just hits, and look at that. Ugh. Dude, this is extreme. The squall line, the moisture just hits the apps, and just ridiculous amount of freezing rain. Like, I mean, it's heavy, heavy freezing rain for 3 hours straight. And then all up the coastline, and then it's done. So this is literally going to start. It should be already getting ready to start here. Let me go look at, since we don't really have any warnings ongoing right now. Yeah, it's almost there. So this line of the squall line that's rain right now will transition into extreme freezing rain. I mean, you can see these darker colors here. This is your normal rain here, right? So once this hits, it's basically like hitting a brick wall, right? Once we hit kind of right in here, this is where temperatures elevated are 31, 32 degrees up in the upper levels, but at the surface are in the 20s. So this just hits a brick wall, and it, there you go. You get the ordeal on what's going to happen here. No, the storm underperformed for some people with sleet mixing in, but most people have overdone on snowfall totals. Oklahoma definitely kind of had a hit or miss with it. I think they made up for it last night, but or through this morning. But there are some people, we definitely underdid on our totals. I know that. Yeah, you can already see it transitioning over here into freezing rain. I mean, this is going to be some nasty, nasty stuff here. We already have freezing rain going. Ashley, do you know if she has freezing rain happening right now? Is she able to tell if she has any ice secretion? Can you ask her if she has any? I'm curious. Excuse me. She'll get into it, Shay. Not the extreme amounts, but it's pretty dad gym close. Okay, yeah, just give her a heads up. It's gonna get really, really rough here in the next hour. It'll last for about 3 or 4 hours. All right. Her life 60, so that's good at least. Oof, yeah, that's crazy, Ashley. That's no bueno. Okay. Yeah, it's not good timing either. It's not, yeah. Well, the good news is our severe weather event today is not playing out so far, so that's good. We're gonna give it about another hour on here, and we'll probably call stream. So, not a lot of instability to work with today. It's a high shear, low cape day, so you know, these days sometimes perform, they sometimes don't perform. So that's always good that when they don't do that. No, you guys won't see snow. You're too warm in the middle layers of the atmosphere. Sadly, I wish that was the case, but it's not. A little bit of a hook here on that storm. I think we have new 17s8 data in. Ugh. We need this to move in and move out, like, quick. Most of the northeast snow will be done by midnight tonight as well, so that'll be good, but... God, these numbers are ridiculous. They're gonna get some decent ice up north, too, with the sleet and freezing rain as well. Oh. That's definitely a look right there coming towards Columbus. Dude, this line of storms is moving so freaking quick. Yeah, we're going to get a tornado warning here in just a minute heading towards Columbus. So we go into Georgia. That's a look right there. There it is. There's a spin. We should have one. It's going to be just south of Interstate 80 here, guys. If you're in front of this here, headed towards Smith Station, Ladonia, and Columbus, please go ahead and get to your safe place. It's got the whole corkscrew spin and a half to it. Let's see if I can get this. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to find. I don't know if we have any. Not until this storm gets into there, we won't have any. We have some in Columbus. But until it gets closer to there, no. Wait, Ashley, she's like Heather's like in a safe like place, right? Like she's not driving or like trying to go somewhere after like she's like home, right? I just want to make sure because if she's not home, she needs to get home or be somewhere because once this comes down, she's not gonna be able. She's gonna be stuck. Yep, this should be tornado warned. I mean, it's coming right for Columbus. See if they issue that warning. All right, let's see. It's a pretty decent couplet there, I would think. All right, awesome sauces.
Attention, a new special marine warning has been issued.
A new special marine warning has been issued. Yeah, if you're out here in Columbus, guys, please get to your safe place. That storm's continuing to go north. Good news is we're not seeing too much else anywhere else rotating, so that's good. If we have power in Shreveport, which are the whole time, do you think we're going to be in the clear for? Yeah. If you're in Shreveport, you're done pretty much. Your front's coming through. The cold air comes in behind it. All right, I'm gonna leave this here. I'll be right back, guys. All right, I'm back, y'all. Somebody outside. Guys, I still can't believe me and Rochelle about blew up today. Literally. We could have been in a fire. I just cannot get over that happened. Like, after all the craziness this weekend, somebody's propane tanks exploded right over here, the house over, and their whole entire shed caught on fire. Just crazy. Oh, we got another area of rotation right here. That's also going to potentially get tornado warned. Is that near Union Springs? I don't think I have anything. Yeah, I don't have anything in that area. Darn. Looks like we could have a tornado in progress heading eastwards here. What the hell is this person beside me doing? Hold on, we're investigating.
New information. This special marine warning has been updated.
This special marine warning has been updated. You know, guys, I'm kind of bummed. I can't order pizza today to watch football. It's kind of bumming. Alrighty. Looks like that was a radar glitch. I think we're getting a lot of those a day. Still a very impressive line of thunderstorms. The noise, it's somebody shoveling over here. Yeah, somebody's shoveling. So once again, guys, next week will be another one of those weeks where we're pretty quiet. We'll have weather update streams every single morning or midday-ish. It looks like our winter storm for next week kind of like fell apart. So we aren't probably going to have anything super, super crazy next week. So. Barring we don't get any tornado warnings or anything here in the next 30-45 minutes, we'll probably hop off stream because this looks to be mostly a rain event here. I just don't think we have a lot of instability. The instability is, I looked at meso analysis, is still way far off the coastline, and we're already halfway through the slight risk almost. So, not that we still can't see any tornadoes today, but looks like the chances are definitely lower than what was modeled last night. Is it a high value spot to be for spring severe weather season this year? Yes, it is. It will be another good year for you guys. I actually agree with that. Okie dokie. You think the northern states will have a lot of severe weather again like it did last year? Yes, I do. I do. I think the Ohio Valley up toward the Midwest, maybe even the Northeast could see some. Just the jet stream pattern looks pretty favorable. Just like we had last year, so definitely will be a interesting year this year. They have 6,000 people in Western North Carolina without power. All right, y'all. Oh. Damn, we're almost halfway through the slight risk here. A lot of thunderstorms is moving fast. Look at winter here. We're probably going to get off here, guys, in a few minutes, being as though we don't really have much going on here. I thought we were going to see a better chance at a couple tornadoes today, but that's a good thing. So, yep, and there's Hazel screaming. Why is my radar not working here? There we go. Yep, here comes the freezing rain into Georgia, South Carolina as well. It's coming. Oh, man. All right, guys, we're going to wrap stream up here in just a few minutes. Don't forget, guys, we are sponsored by Roll and Go Painting. They are a painting company that is based out of Wisconsin. They cover pretty much all of Wisconsin, as well as 100 miles outside of Austin, Texas, and Fort Myers, Florida. If you need a painting job done in 2026, please make sure you reach out to them. Their website is rollandgopainting.com. You can call or you can book an appointment on there. And if you mention Mesomat, you get a $150 off your project there. So we will be working with them all year long this year and in streams and in videos. So we will continue to advertise that for you guys here. Make sure you go check that out if you are interested. We're going to wrap stream up here in just a few minutes, just being as though there's just not a lot going on in that. And I want to make sure people on our weather team are good to go here. Just continue to remember here, if you're in the risk zone outside here, we've already gone through half of our risk zone with not a lot here. We still got the rest of the evening here to go through with the chance for an isolated tornado or two, brief tornado, as well as the threat for some damaging winds here through about 5 to 6 o'clock this evening. We are about to see a very, very heavy corridor of freezing rain developing here, where we have ice storm warnings for the Carolinas into northern Georgia. So expect that here over the next couple of hours. And then, like I said, the snowfall continuing to move across the Ohio Valley here up into the northeast. And these totals will start to go down as we go into the evening here, with most of this storm system being off the coastline by tonight. So, like I said, guys, not a busy week, at least as of right now, unless models change as we go through the week here. We'll kind of talk about what's going to happen this week in tomorrow's forecast video. I may only have YouTube videos out going forward now, and maybe not even TikTok anymore, because TikTok today is not allowing people to upload videos. So, it's a big problem right now if you're on TikTok. So I'm glad we are not relying on them, because I posted a video 4 hours ago and it's not uploaded. Like, you can't even see it. There's no views, there's nothing on it. So yeah, it's kind of, like I said, one of those just really, really annoying things there. But let's see here. Yeah, it's just really, really annoying. Alrighty. What's up with TikTok around? Yeah, literally, TikTok's a disaster. It literally is. Yeah, you can thank the United States for taking over the algorithm and buying everything that comes with it. It's not fun. It's gonna ruin the app completely. So I'm glad that we're making progress here on YouTube, guys. Guys, we're almost at 5,000 subs. Like we went from I think 3,800 at the beginning of last week to 4,500 almost. So my members, thank you. My subs, thank you. My weather team, thank you guys. Thank you for making it all happen here. We're gonna continue to grow, and as we get into the severe weather season, and things pop off here, and we get more people watching, that's gonna be, like I said, where we go. So this is gonna be our future here. I really like it a lot. So, my stuff has, yeah, it sucks. It really sucks what they're doing to that platform. So, but I'm going to let you guys get off here. Go enjoy your Sunday. I'm going to go watch some football here in a little bit. If you see severe weather, just be mindful of that. Enjoy the snow. Get out there. I'm going to go outside and remeasure the snow and hope that there's more than 5 inches of snow on the ground, because I'm honestly really depressed about it. And sit here and maybe go take a pee in the snow. I don't know. Make some yellow snow. Make some cardboard out of it. I don't know. But other than that, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and we'll see you guys back in here tomorrow for our weekly and daily live.